everyone. Okay. And I must say good morning until it reaches 12. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's not 12 o'clock yet, so yeah, it's not the afternoon. Though many might feel it. It is not here yet. Okay. Now, Ederdale, you probably notice I'm moving around the room and stuff because, like, in life, we have to forever be in motion. Okay? Like I said, if you knew me yesterday, you don't know me today. And it's going to continue to be that way. All right? Now, I'm going to be talking about different things. All right? What do you think is the most important thing in your life? You. I don't know about you, but I never forget, like, it's all about, like, not to say I'm vain or anything, but I never forget about me. A lot of times we put ourselves out there. We're always helping people to succeed in their goals, motivating them and to achieve something great. And we're even giving them advice and ideas and paths to take. But very few times do those people actually take the advice themselves. I know you see a lot of people managing artists, singers, and personalities. And half the time, those are people that had dreams themselves. They put it aside to help someone else be great. Or they put it aside because they didn't really actually believe in themselves, but they somehow know how to tell people to believe in themselves, but they can't do it for themselves. A lot of times it's just the same. Like a lot of times I could do somebody's hair immaculate. But sometimes when it comes to my own, I get a little lackadaisical, a little lazy. I might take a nap on it. I might not even care because I can just do it over and over and over again. I mean, like, that's just basically like life. You can do a lot of things, but do you really want to do it? You have to think about that. A lot of times people don't really think about that, but when they see somebody that's really sure about what they want to do, they grasp onto that situation. And I'll tell you, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with helping somebody else on their journey. It's inspirational. It's motivational. Maybe even a muse for you. It might like strike something in you. So I really I embrace situations like that wholeheartedly. And no, not all the time. You have to know when you're being used or when it's beneficial to you. I absolutely don't implore no one to do anything that's not beneficial to them. I tell everyone all the time, you have to know the 48 laws of power will remind you to keep your power and your knowledge to yourself. Knowledge is power. Keep it to yourself. Don't volunteer unnecessary information because you don't know how it's going to be used. You could tell somebody, oh, they have free tickets to the zoo. Yeah, but you don't have to tell them there's a lion running around the zoo right now. You don't have to tell them that. That's extra. You volunteering information. They don't need that extra information. You have to think whether they even deserve it. A lot of times they don't deserve the unnecessary information and they'll use it against you or against someone else, or they'll take it the wrong way. Too much information. Women often just obsess over collecting too much information. And now it's 2026 and it's everybody because the men have taken on these feminine dynamics. So they sitting there gibbing and gabbing amongst men. Then the women are gibbing and gabbing. And they're all just sitting there talking about things that have nothing to do with them. But they could talk about it for hours. I'm sure they know when. You better stop playing with me, Kat. I'm sure they know when it's Beyonce's daughter's birthday, but they probably don't even know when their own niece's birthday is. You know what I'm saying? Obsessed. It can go on and on. Stop it. Oh, my God. I don't even know what to say. My cat just ripped a piece of the wallpaper that I made. She just ripped it off with her claw. Blah. And then put it in her mouth, chewed on it, and threw it on the floor. Okay. Stop. Hey, get off of that. Hey. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah. Like, you don't have to, like, even deal with situations like that. Hey, you little bastard. Get out of there. Get. The hell? Hey! And your rent due, too. Get out of there. Get out of there. So, life, you'll be like, if you ever feel like stagnated and you feel like, okay, I need motion, or okay, nothing is in my way. You don't know how great you feel with a new haircut or a fresh paint job on your car or your crib, or if you just move the furniture in your room around a little bit. I'm telling you, it's going to work wonders for your brain. Sometimes it's like we feel like we're programming, we're living this forever routine. You walk in, you put your suitcase to the right, your hat goes to the left, and da 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 da. The phone is right here. It rings at 2 p.m. and then again at 7. How about we just start changing things up? Okay? How about, we get home and we do some real work on things, and as soon as you walk in the door, you turn the phone off. Especially if it's a work phone. I know some of you people, basically, that's all. We all Mike Jones. We all got 2 phones. Look, turn the work phone off. Those that need to know how to reach you, they got the other line. Or you can set up call forwarding for just those specific calls. Turn the phone off. Change the curtains. It's spring. What do? We springing into spring? Change the curtains. Change the vibe. Change your hairstyle. Shave it off. Grow it out. Whatever. Change your style. Change the type of clothes you wear. If you're the type of person that be like, oh, I wish I dressed like this, or what, go ahead and do it. Take all of your clothes, pack it up, put it in a suitcase, and put it in the closet. It's time for a new vibe, new energy, new things. Change the cover on your notebook. Change your book bag. Change your purse. Change your clothes. There's a big one in the Bronx. Sometimes I sing this song. I'll sing. Early in the morning, I see beaches in the same thing. Beach, change your clothes. Change your clothes. All I want is for you to change your clothes. Yeah, people be out here looking like a character from SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? From a cartoon or something. Like, and that's one thing I was thinking about doing a course on imaginative writing, because I know about stuff like that, like, and about film and movies and cartoons and the dynamics and structures, how to create a character and keep people running with that look for that character. The way they did SpongeBob, the way the Roadrunner, stays the same, period. He has no clothes, right? Come on. It's just like you create this dynamic and this staple, and it's like it's so many ways to describe somebody or something, it's real deep. But that's why I would actually do like a course on imaginative writing, because I see a lot of people use ChatGPT, they use Meta AI and Sora and all these different things to create scenes, and the prompts make you look kind of wild and crazy. But if you think of it more of in a theatrical sense, and then you can create a better, you can create better scenes and stuff like that. My prompts is always like at least a paragraph long. And if I need make sure it's like spell check correct, I'll make my prompt and then I'll put it into something else, and it'll make sure it got the dots and the periods and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be complicated. Sometimes it's just not that fun anymore. You know what I'm saying? But who am I to complain? Like, I come from Angel Fire and stuff in MySpace. You know what I'm saying? I used to get excited when I changed it from bold to italic. So it's so different. You know what I'm saying? I show people how to do an overlay or like, you know, like I used to make websites where it was just games, or games. Some people stick with it, you know, and you put like the little commercials or whatever like that. We ain't pay a dime for those things. It was free for the taking. We could have got any web address we want. So in this day and age, when an app comes out, you better go get your username immediately. I know I do. Look me up. I'm Queen Fortnite forever. The only one. Queen Fortnite. Everything, any app come out, as soon as it come out, I'm on it. Okay? What's my name? Queen OnlyFans. World Star. Queen Facebook. Period. Queen TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna immediately be on it. Like, let me go pick my username before it's taken. Shoot, you have a baby? Here go your baby. You like, what am I going to name her? Oh, I'm going to name her Sora. Oh, baby Sora. And the last name? Williams. Sora Williams. Put the baby aside, open the laptop. Go to Google. Make a new Gmail account. SoraWilliams@gmail.com. Period. What the hell is you talking about? And then go make her an Xbox account. You know she's going to want Xbox. She's going about 5 to 6 years. Okay, we gotta make it, because gotta get the name while it's hot before it start popping. You know what I'm saying? Next up, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. After you have that baby, lady in hospital be like, that's a nice name. You like, what? Beach? Do not tell me that's a nice name. Go away. It's a bad name for a very, very bad girl. Baddies and tens. Get out of here. Next thing you know, she'd be like, I want you to meet my daughter. My daughter's name is Sarah too. Oh my God. Is that her little brother, Meta? Hi, Meta. Sarah and Meta. Great kids. Oh, man. That's what the world is going to be. Don't think there's not little kids out there named Meta and Sora right now. They're out there. Shh. Their mama is obsessed. I'm telling you, people write what they think about. All they be thinking about is ChatGPT. That's all they thinking about. Oh my gosh. And these chefs, they give their kids these names. They name their kids after different types of cheeses. Oh man, the whole family is lactose intolerant with IBS, and all of the kids got names after cheeses. Well, I'm le du fromage. It's wild. But I digress. Doesn't happen to me. It'll never happen to the best. I'm just like this, forever flowing. Oh, yo, people don't like. Yo, you know what's so funny? When I was a kid, right? Because look, we're talking about like stress and anxiety, but I'm like just floating around with the subjects. Okay, but let me tell you, when I was a kid, people used to always be like, picking at me all day long with BS. And you know, at first it's like you really don't know how to handle it, because it's like, because your first reaction normally isn't the best reaction, especially when you're young. It's normally not the best reaction to have. But after a while, it just start to feel like you fighting something. You start to feel like you in the Hunger Games, and you got to really get into the paint. Because you like, if it's going to keep going, it's going to have to stop sometime, because I'm not going to just sit here and take it. I'm not going to be daydreaming about this when I go to sleep. Now, you having a good dream like that? But don't forget what happened earlier. Tick, 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 tick. No, something's going to give. And I'm going to be the one to give it. So sometimes, you know, like when I was younger, I had to just jump out there and go like, look, leave me alone. Please. And it worked every time, you know. People would be like, oh, she's crazy. Gotta run. Oh, no. Who is it? I don't know. It's baby kids. We don't die. We multiply. No, but seriously, sometimes like even when you're younger, people will be like playing games with you, and you have to let them know, stop playing with me before something happens to your face, okay, or your eyeballs or something like that, or any other pertinent parts I could find. And then for the ultimate kicker, that's when you should be like, I thought a putty tat. I thought a putty tat. Oh, snap ID. Like, you know what? You just was kicking dudes in the nards. I was kicking ladies in the bird. Not playing with you. Not playing with me, all right? I was over here and I can go here, okay? That was just when I was younger. So, of course, now, you know, as you get older, you say, you know what? I need to save my energy because ain't nobody listening to you. They still gonna keep on saying, they still, like, even to this day, like when I was young, people used to be like, oh, she probably eat too much candy. And I don't. Okay? I don't eat too much candy. It's crazy. I hardly had any sugar growing up. Shoot, I had my moments. You know how it is. When you get your first apartment and you gotta buy groceries. You don't buy no food. Just buy some hot dogs, some ramen, you know what I'm saying? Some Heinekens or something like that. Some chips. Maybe like some beef patties. And then go like Spanish store, get you some cooked food. Let me get a family meal. Done. It's like slowly but surely you be like, I guess I gotta cook. Nobody's cooking. I guess I have to. Because if you could, you eat takeout for the rest of your life. But that's what you do. And it's kind of sad. Side note, if you're going to have a woman come over, you're cleaning it up and you're spraying perfume, don't bother. We're doing an inspection, okay? When we come over, it's an inspection. We're coming over to look under the bed, under the mattress. We're going to sniff your pillow, sniff your sheets. We might sniff some drawers. We might open up a closet. We're going to tell you, ooh, can you go do this? Can you go do that? When you go to the bathroom or you go in the kitchen to go make us a sandwich, we're going to lift the whole mattress and the bed frame up, okay? We're going to look into corners and crevices because that's usually where things fall. Then after that, we're going to go in your drawers one by one, open up all your drawers. And if we do have time, after all of that, when you're sleeping, we're going to just go through your whole phone and copy all of your information. I'm just joking. Women don't do that. I don't do that. I would never do that. It's crazy. Anyway, people like, oh my gosh, she's so vibrant. She's so lit. She's always like laughing and smiling. They will say, oh, she had too much candy. She had too much sugar. She got too excited. She was outside too long. Or it would be always, and as I get older, they'd be like, she was smoking too much weed. She was drinking too much alcohol or whatever. She was in the club too long. Like, no. And then you see me in the morning, like skating or something, or I'm outside playing some ball, and then you come over and I'm talking to you just the same way. Hello? You don't have nothing to do with nothing. That's just me. Is that all right? I understand you was like a lot of people, they so quiet. I could play that part. I've definitely played the part of the but it's always been an illusion. Okay? It's always been an illusion because I know knowledge is power is the only reason why I always stay silent. But sometimes you gotta speak up because people think you don't know how to talk. I tell you one thing, I talk the talk and definitely walk the walk. So all of that little it's very cute, very demure, but the brain is smooth. So it can't compare. And I'm going to stay lit. I'm going to stay giggly, laughing. All right. Everything's a vibe. All right. I'll just stay in a good vibe. I see absolutely no reason to sit in sorrow. My friend was talking about this movie, Acrimony. Come out with Acrimony too. I wouldn't give a damn. The movie is demonic. All the movies is demonic. And especially when they have an agenda. Okay? Now, the movies back in the day, they didn't put so much intricate BS into the movie. We can actually laugh at the movie and have a good time. But now, it's not like that, okay? We can't really enjoy the movie anymore like we used to. I would love to, but it's just not working. At the end of the day, we're just out here, watching things crumble. And with every crumble, there's some people eating cookie crumbles because no one really cares what's going on. They're just going to sit back and watch the cookies crumble. Okay? Me personally, I'm going to make sure that I stay true to myself, stop worrying about what other people think, stay motivated, stay on top of keeping my peace, my good energy. Anytime somebody's getting ready to tell you a dark story, stop them in them tracks. Tell them you don't want to hear it. It's okay. They don't have to vent to you. Remember, every time you let someone give you a sad story, they're giving you an experience that they went through. You're giving you an experience that they went through. And now you're going through what they went through. So if you're watching World Star Hip Hop and all those fight videos, it's funny. But when you sit and listen to those little story times, now you're feeling something. You don't need to feel nothing. I'm telling you, I don't want to feel nothing. Nobody was made on this earth to go through so much stress, pain, sorrow, and struggles. But that's what you're going through every time you listen to a Lifetime movie, a sad story, a World Star fight, a story time about this lady that had her life destroyed, and it takes 6 hours for her to tell us about it. We do not need to hear it. What everyone needs to do is overcome all that BS. Because it's not going to do nothing for you, me, or anybody. All right? Anyway, I'll be back. Toodles. Peace.